All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Safainia Senadapi, and today I will present you about characteristics and dynamics of estuary ecosystem. Let's go to the overview. So, estuaries are transitional ecosystems where freshwater from rivers meets and mixes with seawater. This mixing creates a unique environment with highly variable physical and chemical conditions. Estuaries are often located at the mouths of rivers and are influenced by tides, river discharge, and coastal processes. Because of this dynamic nature, estuaries are among the most productive ecosystems on Earth. They serve as important ecological zones supporting diverse species, acting as nursery grounds, and providing numerous benefits for humans. But what exactly estuary is? So, an estuary can be defined as a semi-enclosed coastal body of water with free connection to the open sea, where seawater is measurably diluted by freshwater. The degree of salinity changes constantly depending on tides, rainfall, river flow, and evaporation. This brackish condition creates unique habitats that differ greatly from pure freshwater or marine environments. In addition, estuaries typically accumulate sediments from both rivers and seas, forming mudflats, marshes, and other coastal landforms. These sediments help support rich plant communities and diverse animal life. Estuary ecosystems also have characteristics which are physical characteristics, biological characteristics, and chemical characteristics. But right now, we're talking about physical characteristics. Uh, Physical characteristics in estuaries can be variable salinity, which low during high river discharge or rainfall, high during drought or high tides, and these salinity gradients influence species distribution and adaptation. And then the second is water movement. Estuaries are influenced by tidal action, river currents, and waves. This mixing process affects water clarity, nutrient availability, and oxygen levels. This creating highly dynamic conditions. And the third is sedimentation. Rivers bring large amounts of sediments into estuaries. Combined with tidal process, these sediments from mudflats, deltas, salt marshes, and mangrove forests. This is important habits for many organisms. And last is nutrient-rich condition, because rivers carry nutrients and the waters are constantly mixed. Estuaries become hotspots for primary productivity. This supports a rich food web from phytoplankton to top predators. Second is biological characteristics. The biological richness of estuaries results from their high productivity and habitat diversity. So, high primary productivity, estuaries support abundant phytoplankton, algae, seagrasses, and mangroves. These producers capture sunlight and convert nutrients into biomass, forming the best of the food chain. And nursery grounds, many marine organisms such as fish, shrimp, and crabs use estuaries as nursery grounds. The calm, nutrient rich, and sheltered conditions allow juveniles to grow safely before migrating to the open ocean. And habitat diversity, habitats in estuaries include mangrove forests, seagrass beds, salt marshes, and mudflats. Each habitat supports specific organisms like crustaceans, mollusks, fish, migratory birds, and benthic organisms. And last is high species interactions, competition, but predation and symbiosis are intense due to dense populations and rich resources, contributing to complex food webs. And estuary ecosystem also have dynamics. The estuaries are not static; they constantly change due to physical, chemical, and biological process. Some key dynamics include tidal influence, because tides bring seawater into the estuary and push freshwater outward. This creates daily fluctuations in water depth, salinity, turbidity, and nutrient levels. And then nutrient cycling by geochemical processes such as nitrogen and phosphorus cycles are highly active. Decomposition release nutrients that are rapidly reused by producers, maintaining high productivity. Seasonal changes, and then last is biological responses. Organisms adapt through behaviors such as vertical migration, movement between habitats for feeding or breeding, and physiological adaptation to fluctuating salinities. So the ecological roles of estuary ecosystem is they can be fishery support because they serve as a nursery ground for commercially important fish like shrimp and shellfish. Also, they can be coastal protection because mangroves and marshes help protect coastline by absorbing wave energy, reducing storm surge impacts, and stabilizing shorelines with their root systems. And then water filtration because estuarine plants and sediments trap pollutants, sediments, and excess nutrients, improving water quality naturally. And also, they can be carbon sequestration, biodiversity, and biodiversity conservation. Also, this is the human impact for the estuary ecosystem. They can be there's a pollution, habitat destruction, overfishing, and climate change. So this is the conclusion. Estuaries are complex, dynamic, and highly productive ecosystems that play crucial roles in ecological process and human well-being. So this reference I use. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.